What is up, and welcome back. Today, we're taking a look at fire matchup I had a look. It is exactly me on pure Snake Eyes versus my opponent on Fire King Snake Eyes. But without any further ado, let's get right into the video. Unfortunately, I lost the die roll, so my opponent will be going first in a, we can say, an interesting match. My starting hand is Valor, Wanted Jet, Poplar, and the original Sinful Void. Not exactly a bad hand, but you don't want to see the Poplar. And the Valor is pretty good in this matchup, except if you're playing into the talents, of course. Imprim would obviously be better. So here is with Bonfire searching the Ash and normal summon the Ash right afterwards, and I'm just gonna put down the Valor, getting it out of the way. It has the opportunity to at least stop the combo. And here he's thinking about his play. Unfortunately, both of us are pretty new at this deck. Like I think I brought it last locals before this. But yeah, the deck is still new. It's like, what, 2 weeks into Phantom Nightmare? So, yeah. So at this point, he's playing the Island Field Spell to destroy something from the hand to... Was it special? Oh, it's add. Destroys the Kirin hand. Adding Garunix and Garunix summoning from hand, Garunix on summon effect, destroy from deck. Though, I don't understand here actually. Looking back at the replay, having the Kirin in hand, he should probably just have chained it to the Valor, from what I understand, to destroy the Ash, and still getting it through. But he's destroying Avata from deck here, to summon out the Kirin. And using both the Garunix and the Kirin here to link into Wolf. And then using the Ash to summon into Link Reaver. And then Wolf effect, because something was summoned to an arrow, adding Kirin back. Going Link 3 into the Princess here, and Princess effect to summon back the Ash. Maybe? Yeah, summoning back the Ash. So, kind of stopping the Ash here from doing everything. He could still go into, I don't know, Flamberge, but he will still end up in the same board here, I think. With the Ambler Whale on the field and the Promethean Princess, the graveyard. And with a carry in hand. Like, the deck is a lot of follow-up, Exactly, going to the Ambler here. So having an unprotected field spell is kinda iffy. But it is what it is. So here I'm drawing the Bonfire. And in draw phase I'm doing Wanted. I just, looking back at it, thinking a little bit about it, I can see not revealing the Wanted to let them, just normal summoning whatever you have, either the Ash or the Poplar, to let them play into it more. But I still feel like, playing that little bit around the Roll and Lockbird is worth it. In some capacity, I guess. Especially when I want to Bonfire here. I don't want to show I have the Poplar in hand. I want to save it for later, I guess. In the hope that I can get this Ash through, and I can special summon the Poplar instead. And he's just slamming down the Valor. And I'm like, oh, you have it too? The typical just stare moment. Oh, you have it, I'll have it too. And here I have I think it's an okay combo. I don't want to see the Jet in hand ever. But having the Diabolista into Jet, just throwing it into graveyard and having the option to summon it back, feels pretty good. And here, after special summoning a monster, a whole lot of stuff is gonna go through. There's just reading his princess here to make sure it does what he thinks it does. Here he's gonna activate the princess, targeting his Ambler Whale. I'm pretty sure he's gonna show targets in just a second, so I don't have to sit and remember it. So he's targeting Ambler Whale and the Diabolister. Alright, I can't do anything about that. He's summoning out the princess, and I'll get the effect of the Diabolister. Setting the original. Thinking, oh, I'll be good here. I just activate original, special summon the Pobla from the deck. But then he'll activate his Kirin. Quick effect, destroy something from his field to special summon it, I think. And then the Garunix effect to special summon itself, I think. And Emblo with one Garunix 2, so Emblo banishes itself to destroy anything, non-target, destroy on field. And Garunix will summon itself. I was also just making sure it doesn't target, so he destroys my back row here, and getting the Garunix. Garunix destroy another Kirin? Like at this point, he's just cleaning up my field, hoping I don't have anything else. Getting out the Avatar and destroys my. So here he has Monster Negate. Yeah, just a Monster Negate. So looking through my grave here, I see I made a mistake. I didn't use the original Sinful, so I could have banished it first to search out the Pobla. But yeah, you know, getting blinded with already having the thought in my head to have used it, and it being in my graveyard, I'm simply forgetting it, I guess. So I'm just going off the draw one here. Hopefully I'll see something. Actually not sure what I can find here. I guess a 1-for-1 could do something. But unfortunately I just see an Ash Blossom. Not really doing much in this case. So here I have the original, the Ash Blossom, and the Poplar left. I'll use the Jet effect, sending the Poplar from the hand to special summon the Jet. So here I'm kind of like, surely he'll just negate it. Like, I don't have anything else, but of course he cannot see that. So even though having the Jet in hand at the beginning is like, it's alright. It's doing work here at least, you know? And even if he does, I actually think I was hoping he'd negate it, because I'd get the Poplar into the back row, and I'd be able to use the original I have in hand to special summon Oak. And here I'm just reiterating my thought, not putting Poplar down there, but putting the Ash. I don't think it makes any difference here, to be fair. Because, you know, anyway, I'm just original to remove it again. Because it was like, oh, I need the Ash in the graveyard, so I can... wait, no, I need the Poplar in grave, so I can summon it back with Oak and get effect from it. But I was like, oh yeah, it doesn't actually do any difference. Both of them are in the graveyard afterwards anyway. And then Oak here to summon it. And he has the second Veiler. Note he still has the Avatar negate here. Damn, the second one. Yeah. So actually, looking back at it again, I guess. Actually not using the first effect of the original. Actually not sure if it was a mistake. You know, having the second one in hand, I want to utilize it. But knowing here there's an effect Veiler. Wait, actually. He still had the Avatar out, so... Did he have the Avatar out at the time? I'm actually not sure. if I'd be able to summon the. Anyway, going Heaser here, he's to summon. I'm just simply forgetting he has the avatar here. To be fair, going into the Jet Synchron raw one, which I thought of, it would be a big mistake actually. See him like, oh, I just need to get rid of this avatar. Just more annoying than ever. I was thinking about crashing, but and here I see there's a mistake with life points. I'm pretty sure it doesn't do anything in the actual duel, but of course my opponent just loses 50 here. Being at 7,950 and I'd still be at 8,000. And just looking through my extra deck, like, oh, I should have probably swung and then used the effect. Blink climb further, but you know what they say it is with this. So here he's using the island again to destroy. I'm just using the, at this point I'm like, surely you won't have any interaction. It's your only card in hand, this is top deck, and he just wanted to destroy his Kieran probably to get something back. So it feels right, And here he was to make sure I cannot play anything. I actually think he's a great card to have on the field, because like in this, well, not matchup specifically, but them having to crash into the Heaser here, have nothing on field. Like I'm still at 8k life points, so most likely not dead through the Ash. So getting a 3 search other than the draw is pretty good here, I think. And here we are kind of discussing plays. You know, it's like casual locals. We want to help each other somewhat. Of course, I do not know what he has in hand, but we want to make sure both of us understands what we are doing, and we want to get better at the game. Not coaching each other, but or if I know I've already lost, might as well help him, show him the lines. Like everything is open on the field at the moment. Oh, I see what. So here I'm losing the 550. So I see there's probably been a mistake with the with the timestamp. So here I'm getting the heater effect, adding back the Ash, just making sure I have plays next turn basically. I was thinking about adding the Poplar and searching like original or dramatic chase, which I do run in the deck. I think it's it. And draw for turn here. Draw the 1/1, which is not really doing anything in particular. I was thinking about like using the 1/1 to not have the normal summon, but getting Ash here is just plain. So Ash effect, Ash at Poplar, and Poplar effect summon. And pop effect here, and he's going princess again. Like, I think at this point I kind of forgot, but I had to play into it anyway. Was to destroy the Kieran my Ash. Kieran and my Ash. And here I'm thinking for more options, like, would the field spell do anything here? No, not really. Would the original do anything? Not as much. I only run one Oak, so the only thing I'd be able to search here is the Ash. But I think... No, I was thinking about the field spell, because I'd know he'd special summon off this destruction, but at the end of the day, it is chained to all this, so I won't have the field spell out at the time. I think I end up here in the original... No, in the dramatic chase. This is the way to like try and show off what I can do with the deck. At this point, I'm also like, I should probably just scoop here. I have nothing doing in this game. But then again, I wanted to see him play through it, and sometimes it's good practice, getting Garunix effect here, Curse of Fire Monsters destroyed, and getting Avatar effect and destroying my Poplar. And here she's asking if I want to use the Poplar effect, because I have the turn priority, so it doesn't just Garunix. And here I'm like, oh, I should probably add the original. I actually do have materials in the graveyard, on the field. But again, I don't have really any targets left in deck. I have but one Ash. That's it. Well, I guess I could shuffle with the original. I didn't use it this turn. You know, still being pretty new with this deck and not using a lot of time to practice. It's hard to see the lines playing the game. And I'm also like, oh man. Yes, I could have actually done something here. I could also... I was like, oh, I have Oak down, so I can, during my end phase, summon it with the Dramatic. But then again, I don't have any effects of it. Like, I can summon 2, and I can pass turn. So here I'm just shuffling in the Poplar. Adding the Ash. I was almost like, do I actually have targets left? Could I actually add in the Snake Eyes back? I'm just like looking at my hand, looking at his field, is like, this is kind of rough. Actually, not sure. I probably should have left the Oak in the graveyard and putting the Poplar or an Ash down the spell trap zone. Because like at this point, I'm like, oh, I can actually summon. I could have summoned out the Oak. I could actually do something here. But then again, I'm pretty sure my options at this point are pretty limited. Like staring down this field is pretty intimidating. But I just want to try and push through it. Like try and grind it a little bit. Try and understand my own deck better too. See what I can do with it. And I'm just going to end phase. Because I was like, oh, I can summon the Poplar and doesn't really do anything. Realizing my mistake of not having the Oak in the graveyard. And I'm dramatic affecting the end phase, summoning out the Diabellstar, hoping to get the trap. And he's like, oh, what can you do? Oh, I better negate. So he's, and I was like, damn, I can't even show the funny thing. So here I'm just on one Diabellstar, hoping to, you know, live through these 7,450 life points. And doing standby phase, he's adding the pony. So he has like 3 cards in hand, I think. And he's like, you know, at this point I should have gained. And I'm like, should I just give it to him? And then we agree, nah. He should pray through it. Maybe he doesn't find it. But like, you know, I think there's a lot of lines to get to it. Depending on his hand, of course. But like the island to destroy at Kirin, I think, still have left in deck probably. Summoning the Garunix and just going for the Silensis Phoenix combo should be enough, since I have the Diabellstar. And he's going Oak, summon. Summoning the Ash effect summon. Like so many options. Ash, summon Poplar effect. And here I'm like, maybe he'll add the field spell and just put it on the island. Surely he won't destroy his own board. Yeah, I'm also telling him like, I hope you do it. Maybe you'd not read your own cards, but pretty sure he doesn't play it. And he's like, oh, it has to be destroyed, right? Like, no. It works with the cosmic. But also like, destroying his own field wouldn't be that bad also. Like, he's getting a lot of effects off of it. But yeah, considering how drawn out this game it probably could have been cut like halfway short. And here I'm just making sure that my camera is still recording. It has a max timer of 30 minutes. And I think we were drawing up already. Like at this point, we're probably halfway into the match, 45 minutes.
Jeg vil gå til main phase. Har du noget inden der? Og aktivere den der. Har du noget til det?
I think, at this point, in our official tournament and everything, I think both of us could have ended up with the a slow playing minor. But a lot of decisions, a lot of learning. And at this point, I'm like, I probably have the better side deck and better patterns. So him taking the time doesn't really matter to me. Being pretty, thinking I'm good into going into game 2, going first, and game 3. I'm pretty confident, I feel like. So I'm also like, take your time. It's okay. Yeah, here we're having the host of the tournament basically saying like there's 23 minutes left of the game. So yeah, we had like 20 minutes now, right? And also like he's remembering the having to summon in defense, like with Celine. But the Shaman's like doesn't care, he can take anything. And here he's going as Ash effect, summon out the bigger snake guy. Thinking he's going for here. Oh no, sorry, the Flambird. More damage. Actually, now that I think of it, I don't think he's running the Stellantis. Thinking was going around asking if anybody had it. He's going Phoenix to destroy my oak. And here's like going Princess, so it's like, sorry, what? Is there any effect on destruction here? And I was like, oh, it's just the regular Princess to summon back. And here is going Ruins to destroy. And going carrying to summon. And destroying my Princess. And here I'm just gonna go Princess effect, sending the 1-for-1. First, making sure first that I can actually send anything other than monsters. But Diabelsa doesn't care. He's like, send something to the graveyard for me. Also. Right? Oh yeah, I was making sure it wasn't cost either. So here I was hoping he'd go like battle phase and surprise my Diabelsa would summon back. But here he just punches the game and it's like, it is whatever. So game 2. Surprisingly, I'm going first. Drawing a crazy hand of Oak Roll, Imperm, Dramatic Chase, and Crossout Desiccate. I'm looking at my hand like, damn, this does absolutely nothing. I was like, this is gonna feel really cool. I'm going Dramatic Chase. Setting the Diabelsa to spell traps on. I'm still at my hand, looking at my hand like, damn, I don't do anything here. I'm just gonna end on Flamberge or something. I was like, this hand is not really any cool. I'm going Oak. It's like, doesn't do anything here. And then it's like, it's full combo. It's like, oh, right, I don't have to summon the Flamberge. I can just summon the Ash here. You're right, it's still full combo. It's cool, it's cool. I'm going Ash effect. Like, one hand trap would stop me here. Poplar effect, Poplar to third. Adding the field spell. And already being through the Oak, the Poplar, and the Ash, we can just go field spell at the Flamberge. Playing through the Nibiru if he has it. Like, him not having any... just making sure I don't have any Flamberges in the graveyard, of course. But making sure, since he didn't have any of the other fun hand traps, if you do have Nibiru, it's like, you know, dude. So here I'm making a minor mistake on my own part, doing the Link Rubos, Poplar put itself down as the trap zone, an Ash effect to summon the Lambert? Another one. I was about to put down Diabellstar here, just going through every combo again, you know. Could be pretty neat. And here I'm also looking at my hand like, please do something. Please don't let this cross out be my spicy deck. So, to be fair, for my locals, I'm expecting more Fire King. So I actually do have a secret tech in the side deck for exactly this matchup. So him going IP after summoning the Link Creeper, and he's like, you cannot do that. It's like, oh right, Link Monster. And I'm looking, I can like, I can do SP here, but SP feels so bad. I know about Hita here. He's just a good go-to link too, I guess. Going Flamberge effect. I was thinking about Wolf here, but I'm pretty sure Wolf is 2 fires. We're going Oak here, Oak to summon the Ash again. Hard playing into it. Well, I guess not hard playing into Nip since we have the backlash of it, but you know. At this point, it was just going for the, you know, straightforward combo, going to Princess. Summoning out the Flamberge. And Flamberge was like, target Diabellstar. Since I don't have the IP, I was like, ah, damn, do I really... But then getting the Diabellstar back into the spell trap zone to be able to summon it with the dramatic chase actually feels pretty good. Like, it wasn't too bad, you know? I'm gonna go into the Ambler Whale here. I was thinking about just going for the straight up negates, but you know, I felt like we can do something fun with the hand. Going end phase, banish the dramatic chase, target the Diabellstar to summon, Diabellstar effect. I was kind of bummed about Diabellstar in the middle column, because you know it's funnier to have the Imperm in the middle column, because often in paper play, people are just slamming down the cards in the middle column. Sometimes you catch a fun one off. One of the fun ones. Just the free negates. And I was like, the trap is just a target negate, feels pretty good. I was like, oh, I also need to make sure what it actually does. So he's looking through his options, takes cards in hand. I'm like, okay, I have like a hard negate. I have some interruptions with destructions off of his Snake Eyes. I have the Imperm if it has Ponex or anything funny, and I have the cross out, hoping it doesn't have to be the spice attack. Because knowing he was the only Fire King player in the locals at that day, it felt pretty bad, like hard targeting him. But you know, it is what it is. I'm probably taking it out the side deck though. Oh, du vil ikke gøre det? Okay, du vil ikke bruge den som
Er det mandatory?
So we were just making sure that whether or not the activation of the Viking card was mandatory to search out the field spell, and he also had that in hand. I was just making sure how it actually protects the field spell. And here's going island, I'm going, no, negate. I was like, oh, well, that's not very cool. I'm going to Bell Star effect to summon it back. Oh, we're a little bit ahead on the life points again, spoiler alert. And I'm going to Bell Star to set here. Setting a wanted, so I have even more stuff to do next turn. Like, even if he does actually play through this board, it won't be as bad. Well, I still have any things to do for next turn. And here for the spoiler, can kind of see it in his hand actually. But I'm pretty sure he's gonna drop it any second now. Considering looking at the life points at least. And here he goes. Cosmic Cyclone down on the Crossout Designator. Crossout Designator called Kieran. The spicy tech to just stop the deck. And he's going, oh, that's not very cool. Like, I was hoping to get it into a chain where Kieran actually was activated. But it's alright at this point. He's going Kieran here, getting the effect through to summon it. I think it is. And here I'm just gonna be like, okay, what does it do now? What does it do at this moment? Because after this chain, he won't be able to use any effect. Like, it's okay. He's destroying the Ash in his hand to summon it. And I'm going around to find my Kieran, banishing the Kieran. I was also like, I hope this doesn't straight out win the duel. Like, this, I hope this was not the only thing to win. I was thinking, I actually wasn't thinking about calling Ash or anything like that. And here he's going Oak to summon the Ash back and going Imperm. He's like, okay, it's over. It's fully over. And here we're going game 3. I'm having double Nip, Bell, Poplar, and Flamberge in hand. Like, I'm basically seeing every single card in the hand that I do not want to see. Accidentally revealing my Flamberge here. He doesn't see it, but it is what it is. Like, Flamberge in hand sucks, Poplar in hand sucks, 2 Nip in hand sucks. Like, 1 Nip, 1 Bell would be alright. Oh, 2? And here he's like going full combo. I'm making sure that I can Bell at best time possible. Trying to see like, oh, can this summon from the graveyard? Can this add from the graveyard?
Det er jo crazy. Nu kan du jo lige så godt give op. Jeg har jo fuld combo. Det er jo crazy. Det er ikke sådan, det virker. Der er en eller anden gut, der toppede det, hvor jeg siger, så jeg gør sådan.
And my opponent here is talking about an older game with like, oh, that's full combo, isn't that crazy, isn't that crazy? And the opponent was scooping just before doing the combo, even if he didn't know. And I was like, why am I gonna scoop here? Like, you're going first, we have barely any time left. We're having a good time. Why would I give up game 3? Like, maybe he'd made the mistake of having one single card in field in attack position or something I can just crash into. He's leaning into a Link Karibo. Poplar effect to put itself in this with the spell trap zone. Going Ash effect to summon.
Altså, jeg ville også spille cross-out i dækket, men ham jeg slunde dem af, han havde glemt dem.
Going Oak. Oak to summon back. An Oak effect. Summon out the Flamberge. Using the Link Reaver here. Here I'm hard looking at my Nibiru like, oh, this is gonna be good.
Som jeg ved, nogen kan blive. Og især over det der med, at når man har en overbo, der åbenbart bliver utilfreds, for hun kommer til at ramme en større klokke, når man går ud.
He's going original. Wants to see his Ponyx here.
Hun har den der forventning, jeg åbenbart kan
Pretty sure.
til hende.
Playing the Fire King variant. He's going Flamberge 1. Ponyx 2. I'm like, damn, he played around my goddamn bell. Was hoping to build this Flamberge. Hoping he'd go like something into Wolf or something like that. Just having the Flamberge effect. I'm like, damn, that's okay. And I'm just gonna go Nibiru, hoping he doesn't have anything. Personally, actually not sure right now was correct playing, because knowing he has the accessibility to Fire King Island at least, someone back here actually feels kind of bad. Here I want to make sure it doesn't add like island from the graveyard or something, hoping I could build this. Island here, making sure island doesn't do anything from the graveyard either. Like, I feel like at this point I'm like pretty much showing that I have Bell in hand. Like, I want to make sure I can. But knowing it does destroy from hand and adds from the deck only. He's going Kirin 1, stopping it again, and Garunix 2. Like, I'm not sure he's supposedly playing against my Bell, but he's definitely doing a good job playing around it. And here he's also going Garunix to destroy, and like, I want to make sure. Because it doesn't send from deck to graveyard, it destroys. And here he's thinking about what to destroy. Pretty sure the only... Oh yeah, both of us forgot about the Avatar here. Oh, sorry, the Kirin to destroy the Nibiru token. The Nibiru. And just going Avatar to summon. It's like, oh. No, you don't. Here's looking if he had any. I'm pretty sure he was looking if he had any heats to place or something like that. Hence the reason I'm reading it. He was always like, damn, you had something. I was like, yeah, you were chain blocking everything. And here he goes. 3 monsters. He wants to go into Princess here. I'm like, oh, doesn't Princess have to be effect monsters? And he's like, oh. I wanted to give him the token back, but it's like, oh, we can just go through heater here. And I was like, how does this work? Oh, alright. Because these are just once monsters. Going Ponyx, summon back, Ponyx to the Ambler Whale. So, to be fair, at this point I'm like, oh, this is gonna be rough playing through, knowing I already put down 2 hand traps. Drawing the Imperm doesn't really feel better. So I'm going main phase here, thinking about my plays, thinking if I should Imperm the Ambler Whale first, but wasn't an option. Going for the Pop Bar here. Seeing if I can do anything here. And here we are called time. I was like, okay, can you do anything? No. Can you do anything? No. And here goes roll, so I won't be able to do anything here either. And then was like, I'd go for that, summon out the Ash, and then Ash to putting down the Poplar, and then adding the if he didn't have roll, of course, adding the Kurikara. But anyway, we end up in a tie. Unfortunately, doing to time. I'm pretty sure that in a long run, I would have lost that game. Like, playing through half the board, having nothing to do, essentially, maybe ending on Flamberge. But that concludes the game. Hope you guys did enjoy it. If you did indeed enjoy it, leave a like and tell me if we made any mistakes or major misplays that we did not notice or that I didn't notice afterwards down in the comments. And I'm pretty kind of done with the deck. I don't feel like it's doing enough, even though we see it a lot during this time. So if you have any suggestions or thoughts about other good decks to play, please let me know down in the comments. Now, see you next time.